Hey guys, hope you're doing great. We are here with the legend, the one and only Julian. And tuko hapa ufunga mano. Yeah, how are you, Julian?
Niko poa? Yes. Niko poa na niko pabaya based on pale unanipata leo.
Unaanguka nayo?
Naanguka nayo.
Okay, leo tuko hapa hivi. Maybe tueleze kidogo because you're also here. We've seen you supporting GNC. Yeah, tueleze kidogo.
Tuko hapa because it's really unfortunate that we've lost lives, 41 lives, young lives. We have literally lost a future of this country. People who, in one way or the other, would have done something to make this country better, but we've lost them because in the hands of the police, rogue police. And tuko hapa ku tell their stories, kusikiza family zao, na pia ku celebrate that lives zao zikuwa in vain. Yeah.
And yesterday, our president fired all cabinet secretaries. What's your take on that?
It's a good move, and whatever concession he's been making since story ya IBC, story ya kufaya watu, it's a really good sign that na ameanza kusikiza, and I hope ataendelea hivyo isikuwe tu ni PR. And yes, we push for all this, but now we are vigilant. Tunai-protect sasa because kazi yetu ni ku-protect the flag na ku-protect constitution. So anything that itakam against hizo vitu mbili, we are willing to go all out for it. So that's why tunashukuru that he made those concessions, but tuko macho bado.
Okay. Yeah. The other day we saw Baba, joined, it's like he has a coalition with
Baba, black sheep.
What would you say about that?
This is not his fight. Everything that Baba has done to get us here has been commendable, na namshukuru sana for his sacrifices over the years, but this wasn't his fight to fight. Fight kuingia ring sahi, Achia wasawa pigane kwa ring, and we are fighting for the constitution, we are fighting for the flag. We're not fighting for individuals, we're not trying to be to engage into power. Finally, we've come full circle in realizing every effort that Baba aliweka and every other individual that fought for independence, fought for our constitution, and then now the only thing that was remaining is activating the citizenry, which has happened right now, and that's the final nail in the coffin of making a nation. So nashukuru sana what he did, but hisi vita yake atuachie tumalize hiyo safari ingine.
With the decision that the president made yesterday, do you think it's time to take a pause ama tuongeze pressure?
It wasn't based on his decisions. It's based on get active citizenry. So it's not about tuko tuna fight ndio atupatie it was about let's activate citizenry in counties, in cities, in my MCA, my MP, anybody that is a leader needs to be accountable. So we need to have the citizenry active and push for whatever they need to push for. So just because we are not atuko kwa street leo, it doesn't mean wase wako kwa street Nanyuki, wako kwa street Mombasa, unaget, because every Kenyan ako activated now to push for what's right for them. So the vigilant tuko vigilant always. So it doesn't mean that ametuacha sasa tunaenda tunalala. We celebrated jana, hata sasa unasikia sauti yangu tulichafua mbaya jana, but the truth is we have to be vigilant. So it's not about him. It's about the constitution and it's about the flag.
And we see you're very vocal. Maybe are you going to vie in 2027?
Nimevaa hii shati. Na. Mimi ni Julian, man. So unanijua kama mwanamuziki, si ndio? Yeah, so
hata wanamuziki pia wanavaa.
Mbona unasema Jaguar? Mbona unataja Jaguar indirect? Usiseme tu. Na. Mimi ni Julian. Mimi ni Julian. No, mimi ni Julian. No, mimi Julian. I'm better off being a rapper and being a musician and being active, being an entrepreneur. I'm really good at that.
So
maybe what is something that you'd want to see in the new cabinet that is going to be reconstituted? Alafu pia ningetaka kujua maybe what's your opinion on the position of loyalty in the political scene, especially vile vitu zimekuwa zikihappen.
I'm sure there's other people who are really good at analyzing what's who and what's better for the CS thing. So CS yongelelea. Mi kazi yangu ni frontline, mziki. The other ni loyalty. Loyalty shouldn't exist. Wasa wapatiwe kazi ya ambassador huko, maparastato, but the truth is na walipane huko. But the truth is tuko hapa push country move forward. And it's an amazing gift God amepatia president that I hope ameanza kuiona. Amazing gift God amepatia president saa hii that akona watu, the Kenyans are behind him if he makes the right decisions. So it's not about loyalty anymore. It's about the country. And finally, we're in a place where we can literally change this country. The president said today that andaka tukaze belt kidogo, but he makes the right decision. I get rid of watu wako corrupt, wafungwe, IG police afungwe because ameua watu 41. Hizi vitu zote akifanya, then tutaanza kutrust. But saa hii we're not talking about loyalty. We're talking about the constitution na country to move forward.
Just a follow up on that. Tuliona creative Polycarp akisema we should be, as the Gen Zs and the people when they are not in powers of now, to be involved in the process of now vetting the new cabinet. What are some of the maybe the key pointers zenye wewe maybe if you are put in such a position you would want to look at?
Kuna hii article integrity. Nini ya integrity? I forgot the article. Article? Amjui constitution? Chapter 6. Hiyo ya integrity, ndio? Yeah. Hiyo tu ndio sisi map yetu na model yetu ni constitution. So what we follow to, we are not telling people to waende kwa moon. We're just saying follow the constitution to the letter, to the letter, I mean, follow it yani, so that we able to see how vibrant it can become, because wala waliunda kuiunda for nothing. So we are here to protect the constitution and the flag.
And Julian, I heard you mentioning you have a school. Tell us more about it.
School. Unajua, so mimi nimekuwa kwa industry for more than 20 years, but professionally maybe 15. And the truth is, wase wengi wako kwa industry but wanabahatisha tu. Unaona, so it's unfortunate that wanabahatisha tu. So it's the way daktari lazima enda shule, the way lawyer lazima enda shule. Pia sisi, we are setting up a school naitwa Msanii Creative Institute, and we want to teach entrepreneurs on how to build a business, the art and the business of creative industry. So we are trying to help them build businesses that are sustainable, that they can of course grow themselves but also employ other people. So tuko na shule inaitwa Msanii Creative Institute that niko na classes every Wednesday, Thursday na Friday, virtual for now, so tunairan. So nataka kama student tafadhali mlipe mkuje.
How much?
50k for 3 months, but kuna practicals. We're going to take you through practical, I mean tunakufundisha theory but also we take practical through our experiences the creative industry, and also one of the things we are looking into is funding people based on, of course, basically tunadu a fund ya creatives. So you take you to the school, we take you through practicals, but also if you meet certain criteria, tuko na fund around it. We are funding creatives to build more creative work.
Criteria gani? Criteria gani ndio mtu afandiwe?
Lazima uende shule, 1. 2, you have to have products that iko na mguu na mkia, so that we know where you are. The same way banks do. We create a credit score for you, and then your credit score inamaanisha we are able to help you buy a camera, go to the studio, do this and work with you. But see ya bure. Ni loan.
Ni loan?
Hustler fundish.
Follow up on
but
now.
Less interest yet car banks, where we way less interest, just so that you go to na revolving fund more. You see when you pesa tu unapewa alafu unaipa nayo.
Maybe to follow up on what we are here for today, about the unfortunate lives that were lost during the protests. What are some of maybe policies that you would want either implemented or actualized to help those ones that maybe they've lost their lives, and even their loved ones? Because when people lose their lives, they leave behind people, and there are people who care for them.
Sisi hakuna policy tunapush to constitution, wa follow constitution. Right to picket, right to life, right to even to that. Na whoever anakiuka hizo rights za mtu yote afungwe. And then maybe wako compensated, but first we tunataka kuona the police who killed young people who literally kill the future of this country wafungwe. Yeah.
And maybe talking about the same question kwa hii about music. Julian ni msanii ambaye tunakutambua toka kitambo, saizi bado you doing a good job. What's your take on the current music right now? Kama hizi zimekuja za kuanguka na hizi music tu zimetokea na juu umesikiza. What's your take on that?
No, muziki iko sawa. Mmoja mafans ndio huamua. Mimi si mafans ndio naamua, wakiamua hiyo ndio kali, hiyo ni kali. But wakuje shule ndio wafundisha how to do business so that isikuwe ngoma moja waende. We want people to be here for a while. Like the way mimi nimekuwa hapa for a while, we build a sustainable business in the creative industry. We push for certain change also in the creative industry, like in MSSK, and everybody has to shape up. So, but we need to teach on the soft skills that building a business around the creative industry. Na hiyo inamaanisha ni msako fashion, msako media, msiana do music, msiana do art, painting, msiana do whoever, content creator. We need to understand the business of creative.
Speaking of the loss of lives, kuna those comments that Farah Maalim made, and we're saying like the government is not doing enough to take action against his hate speech. What do you think about that?
Yes, the government is not doing much to curb your hate speech. Huyu jamaa anafaa kuwa amefungwa by now. Yeah, you can't talk about lives like that. Yani mtu mmoja tu akikufa is too much. Like mse mmoja mtu mmoja, unajua we keep forgetting how each one of us are special. Like how you just being alive, it's somehow you're a special human being. Imagine mtu anachukua tu life yako hivyo na anaweza tembea. Now sasa uibonge kuhusu watu 5,000. Huyo jamaa anafaa kuwa ako jela saa hii. We don't care. He needs to be in jail right now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Julian.
Have you thought about maybe doing Utawala Part 2, maybe to continue sensitizing the youth, Gen Zs?
Na nyi si ambieni wasa wanguka nao ndio ngoma zenyu sasa. Kwani mnataka
longevity ambayo imeweza kustand? Watu wangetaka kuona
another. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Kama ina waki, wacha iwaki. Ni chorus tu ndio wase upenda by the way. Hizo zingine watu wasikiangi. So if it's not broken, don't fix it. I'm sure there's other artists who are going to come up with new songs za kuhamasisha na kufanya kila kitu. So for me, I played my part and I'll continue playing my part. Niko na ma-album kila pahali. I have 4 albums. I'll keep releasing more music. Mafans wakisema wamekubali sawa. Sipokubali pia iko tu sawa, but nashukuru sana that nimekuwa na hii experience ya watu. Yeah, na nimekuwa part of life za wase. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Asante. Wacha mimi tafute chai.